In this video, we're going to be talking Injustice 2 DLC characters. We had 3 announced recently from NetherRealm, and now the Den's going to tell you who we think will be great additions as the remaining 6. What is up, YouTube? My name is Justin, this is the Den of Nerds, and here we are talking Injustice 2 DLC characters. Now, we did just get 3 characters announced to us coming out as DLC for the game, which you can check out in another video that we did. But we are not talking about them right now. We are wondering, as I'm sure the rest of you are, who the remaining 6 DLC characters in Injustice 2 will be. So we've gone ahead and compiled a short list of who we think would be great candidates for Injustice 2 DLC. Now, some of these characters were featured in previous installments, but we would definitely love to see them return. Number 1. Booster Gold. We have Blue Beetle confirmed in Injustice 2 already, so it's obvious that the other half of the tag team needs to make an appearance. Booster's power suit already ensures that he'll be able to go toe-to-toe with the rest of the cast. Although Flash is already confirmed to have a time travel super, there's tons of potential in giving Booster Gold an excellent super with that same flavor as well. Energy Blasts, Force Fields, Flight. Booster Gold has a varied arsenal that would definitely allow him to go toe-to-toe with Injustice 2's best. Number 2. Dick Grayson. Despite the fact that he's been removed from the core Injustice timeline, it'd be excellent to see an alternate timeline Dick Grayson return to Injustice 2, yet again taking on the mantle of Nightwing. Those who played the first Injustice already know that Nightwing was an incredibly strong and versatile member of the cast, his gadgets and agility easily rivaling Batman. It'd definitely be a mistake for DC and NetherRealm to avoid including the only other member of the Batman family as popular as Bruce himself. And no, we don't need a Grayson premium skin for Damian Robin that alters his voice lines. Keep Damian Robin as his own thing. Give us Nightwing. Number 3. General Zod. With an alternate Supergirl present in this timeline of Injustice 2, that tells me that there has got to be another General Zod floating around there somewhere. Zod was already present as a DLC character in the first Injustice, and if you ask me, we need to see the Kryptonian General make a comeback to deal with a post-regime Superman. In the previous game, he utilized weapons in addition to his Kryptonian physiology, and it made him an incredibly interesting and varied fighter, sort of a combination of the best parts of Superman and Batman. We'd love an opportunity to force the entire Injustice 2 cast to kneel before Zod. Number 4. Jon Constantine. Constantine is one of those darker DC superheroes that is quite honestly extremely underrated. A member of Justice League Dark, a powerful magician, and a character that once advised the already confirmed Swamp Thing, Constantine will be an excellent addition to the already expansive Injustice 2 cast. There's tons of different abilities Constantine could have that would make him a truly unique fighter. Telekinesis, casting illusions, demon summoning, dimensional travel. There's so much Constantine can and has done with magic that goes far beyond simply blowing things up with his mind. That could help create an incredibly strong fighter that simply controls the battlefield through his sheer mastery of magic. And can you honestly say you don't want to see an exorcism super move? I'd say you're lying if you did. Number 5. Larfleeze. The Lantern Corps always seems like it gets the short end of the stick with DC games. The previous Injustice had Green Lantern and Sinestro, and that was it. Now this one has dropped Sinestro for Atrocitus. We need some more Lantern villains, and there's an excellent candidate in Larfleeze. The only Orange Lantern of Greed, Larfleeze is downright insane, even rivaling the Joker's crazy, and could bring a powerful, unpredictable moveset to Injustice 2. Energy Blasts, Force Fields, Constructs, any of your typical Lantern powers could go with Larfleeze. And with Hal as the standard Lantern, and Atrocitus as a close-range fighter, there's definitely a niche Larfleeze could fill. Focus on throwing out some wacky constructs to mess with his opponents. This whole thing just may be out of wishful thinking so I can get an outfit from Larfleeze Steals Christmas into the game, but considering how amazing that comic was, I'd gladly shell out some cash for Larfleeze if that was the case. Number 6. Jon Jones. While dead in the comic, alternate universe shenanigans give us reason to hope that Jon Jones, the Martian Manhunter, will return for Injustice 2 from another universe. Having already been a DLC character in the past, Jon had a ton of unique abilities that made him a very interesting fighter to play. Psych orbs, beams of kinetic energy that erupt from the ground, and the ability to phase through parts of the stage made Jon an unpredictable fighter. He could also change the shape of his limbs, something that constantly kept opponents on their toes. With strength rivaling Superman, Jon would definitely be a great addition that could have the potential to dominate among the rest of the Injustice cast. Just don't put him up against Firestorm. And those are 6 characters we think would be great additions to Injustice 2 as DLC. Did you guys like our list? What characters would you like to see included in the game after it launches? Do you think there's more potential for reskins of already established characters making it in, like how Mr. Freeze is a premium costume over Captain Cold's moveset? Let us know in the comments. And for more fun-filled news and entertainment, be sure to subscribe to this channel and follow us on the social medias. As always, thank you all for your support. I hope you're having an awesome and nerdy day, and I'll catch you later.